conferences, piles of flyers, getting stuck on endless email lists, never-ending calls. There's an easier way to sort through and find the best school fundraisers. Simplify the search. School Zone Podcast proudly presents the 10 top school fundraising ideas for 2017. A guide of top fundraising companies hand-picked from the best podcasts. As an added bonus, it lists 5 awesome resource companies that would add tremendous value to your school and students. That's right, a guide to 10 top fundraising companies and 5 resource companies, all for one low price. Ready to simplify the search? Go to schoolzonepodcast.com/shop. Welcome to School Zone's School Fundraising Ideas Podcast. We interview top fundraising and resource companies to help you find a solution to your next school fundraising or school resource need. Are you ready to simplify the search? Now, here's your host, Matt Miller.
Hello, School Zone Podcast listeners. This is Matt coming at you from San Jose, California, the San Jose Convention Center, California PTA Conference 2017. I'm here with Louis Sandoval of reversiblesweatshirts.com. Louis, thanks for coming by, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
So give us a little background on you, why the heck you're here on a beautiful Friday afternoon in sunny San Jose.
Well, we wanted to introduce our patented reversible sweatshirts and apparel to the youth of the element or PTAs, just the schools. It was an idea I came up with, and I invented it, and we secured some 20-year U.S. government patents on the only customizable reversible hoodies.
So what's your background?
I was born in the Yucatan in Mexico. Let's see. Worked in the entertainment industry in L.A. my whole life. Actually died and went to heaven. I was living with some billionaires over in the south of France for a few years, and I knew I wasn't the son of a billionaire. I had to come home to reality, but just kind of thinking really hard how to differentiate yourself in the market. And I was manufacturing backpacks. I incorporated a maquiladora in Tijuana. We got like 25 cents an hour labor rate, and just started going factory direct with backpacks to schools at a third of the price. Started working out really well. Then I realized how fragmented the ordering process is with like 80 clubs and sports teams in every high school. So I invented the only customizable reversible sweatshirt where you can have a school sweatshirt on one side, you can have your student council club on another, and your senior class all in one hoodie. So went over really well.
So, man, where did you come up with that idea? I wouldn't even think of that.
I think when you just get into the trenches and with your target groups, there's always opportunities to improve if you care to, just really think and be involved. I think that just goes with anything that you're doing at any point in time throughout your life, whether you're a paper boy, you're a bus boy, you're a cook, a waiter or something. I think if you just genuinely care and you're always looking to improve, make things better, I think these ideas are always there. These opportunities to, invent and are there.
So how did you come up? How did you see that need, I guess?
When I started selling my backpacks into the school markets direct, I was working with the kids, the student council classes, because the logos that you embroider on any item in apparel or bags are very important for a target group, whether it's elementary, middle, high school, college, or whatever. So I saw how fragmented the whole ordering process is with these high schools, and they didn't know where to go when you're with their club and a team. Nowadays it's easier. You can go online and Google and find a custom apparel online platform. But back then they would just struggle, didn't know where to go. And I would talk to a student stores. They only sell one sweatshirt, just a Malibu high school sweatshirt, a Santa Monica, or just a school sweatshirt. Everybody else is on their own. And that's why I told these student stores I'll invent a sweatshirt that will be your fastest selling one. You can have your school sweatshirt and we'll custom decorate any of my reversible sides for free for any club or sports team, so it can be your fastest selling sweatshirt at every school. And I kind of made it so we can sell blanks and anybody can decorate them. And so we applied for patents and we got it.
So you do the school side,
Mm-hmm.
okay? How do you end up splitting that up? I mean, is it basically one club normally that you partner with, and you got the school side automatically, and then you end up doing like their club on the other side, or will you go into a high school and say, okay, how many different clubs and organizations want to be a part of this buy, this fundraiser, and I mean, how does that typically work?
It's a combination of all those. I've tried a lot of different. Again, always trying. Right now, we're running an online programs for middle schools where they would give me all their student council, AVID, dance, choir, drill team, yearbook, and we'll offer a free embroidered logo on the other side of a sweatshirt. That's huge. It works out really well. It quadruples your orders. When if you're a volleyball player and you care about that, and you want a volleyball logo embroidered next to your Notre Dame high school, that really leaves an impact. You get so we can specialize just for a group, just a senior class, or just a football team with individual names and numbers and so on and so forth. Do school-wides. It's a little more complicated in schools because there's so many decision makers and everybody's on their own. But we do these same group ordering. It's much easier now with online e-commerce platforms. You just articulate it. There's some schools running now where a senior class can just for $3 add their senior design on the back of a T-shirt or a regular sweatshirt or one of our reversible full zips, any item, or any club can do the same. So I'm getting it almost there to exactly how I envisioned it.
So what kind of quantities, what kind of numbers does a school have to be able to do with you to where the numbers start to really make sense?
We don't have any minimums. In fact, right now we're running for staff buy a sweatshirt and you get a free embroidered polo shirt and a free silkscreen T-shirt. It's a little spirit pack for the faculty. And we have no minimums, so I didn't want to have minimums. Granted, there's a rate card, and obviously 20 sweatshirts is going to cost more than 200 and 2,000, so they do scale down. On some of these no minimum platforms that we offer, I mean, as long as they cover the samples, the setups to make you samples so they can have samples at the school, and that's it. That's the only entry.
That's awesome. So are you out of here in California then?
We're in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I happen to have a younger brother who's a Stanford grad and lives here as a .comer, so it's nice to come by. Last night we were having some, couple of drinks with some Google people and Apple people and,
awesome.
and whatnot. So it's kind of fun to come up here. It's unrealistic. I mean, it's a whole nother little world in itself.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously, when you.
So, are you primarily working here in California currently, or?
We just started our national launch on these patented reversible sweatshirts apparel. California, since it's our state, we started with the CATA conference a month ago in San Diego, the directors of activities. And so we're already working with a couple hundred middle schools and high schools. And obviously this is the California State PTA. We'll move on to the national PTA. But we've been going to a lot of corporate shows. My next show is probably, I think, at the Patriot Stadium in Boston, and I got another show in New Jersey, I think, in June. And that's more for a corporate end of it, for ad agencies and stuff, for big brand companies. But we're going to go nationwide. We're going to start in California, we'll go to Texas, Washington, work all our way down. So we want to mail them, we want to email them, we want them to know about us.
That's awesome. I love doing what I do here because there are so many cool ideas like yours that just make total sense. And anything that we can do to help get the word out, I think is huge, And there's only so many people that are going to be able to attend this event over these few days, and there's thousands of other schools in the state. And so to have a platform like this and an online presence like I know you guys do and all that is so huge in today's day and age. And I think it's really neat. It's like, it's a better mousetrap, right? And when it's harder and harder to convince people to let go of the dollars in their pocket in our economy today, to be able to have something like your product that is truly unique is really, really cool. And I think I'm sure you're seeing it already. You're going to take the whole industry by storm.
Yeah, we greatly appreciate the opportunity to inviting us to join you today. It's so busy out there. I mean, yes, you got to try and figure out a way. And marketing and advertising is so expensive. I mean, yes, we need all the help with social medias, and we're very fortunate. I mean, I'm all in on this project. But what makes me happy is that everybody who gets our samples are unequivocal testimonies. They just love them. They love the quality, the value, and that's what keeps me going. I mean, it's hard to scale to these kind of sizes on something like you're the exclusive supplier nationwide. So it's scary to figure out how to prepare for this with limited resources. So we appreciate this.
Awesome. Anything else that you want to share with folks about what you do, or kind of who an ideal, potential client would be?
Well, it's good for everybody. I mean, we do T-shirts. We got reversible T-shirts, sweatpants, backpacks. We're a manufacturer of bags, apparel, and accessories, and so we feel that our factory direct values are unequivocal. And so, we're reversibleapparel.com, reversiblesweatshirts.com. We just took the domain name custominkandthread.com because we embroider one side, silkscreen the other, so it's kind of both in one. So anybody's welcome to go to our website and check it out, see our product line, shoot us an email if they have any questions or anything.
Awesome. Louis Sandoval, thank you for coming by the School Zone, and hope you guys have a great next couple of days here in the San Jose area. And good luck to you guys. Once again, Louis Sandoval, reversiblesweatshirts.com. Check them out. Really, really cool product, which I think you and your school are really going to enjoy. Thanks, Louis.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the School Zone's School Fundraising Ideas podcast and for simplifying the search. Be sure to subscribe to the show so you don't miss an episode. When you do, please leave us a 5-star review in iTunes or your podcast player of choice. I can tell you're a social media butterfly, flitting and flying from site to site, spreading the social information pollen as you go. It's because of your tireless effort that the garden is full of beautiful social flowers like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Reddit, Tumblr, VK, Flickr, Vine, Meetup, Classmates, and Google+. Why don't you fly over and land on the School Zone Podcast Facebook page too? Follow us and make us a part of your flower garden. Come on. Where else can you get current and helpful fundraising news for your school? So fly on over, you beautiful social media butterfly, you.